than when they are fasting. Church fathers through the ages, they've been able to accomplish a lot of things for God through fasting and prayer. But it is very, very sad that today fasting is being neglected, or let me say, it's being thrown into corners by most of us that are Christians. That is why we are here to dish out this message, that we can all go back to our rooms and pick it up again. Now, we have two parts of the Bible. We have the Old Testament and we have New Testament. We want to know how fasting works in the Old Testament and how it works in the New Testament. Now, fasting and prayer in the Old Testament. Number one, Israel fasted on the Day of Atonement. Number two, Moses fasted on Mount Sinai. You can get that in Exodus 34, verse number 28. Exodus 34, verse number 28. Exodus 34, verse number 28. And he was with the Lord 40 days and 40 nights. He did neither eat bread nor drink water. And he wrote upon the tables the words of covenant, the 10 commandments. Now, if you look at Esther, he too proclaimed fasting for the Lord's protection. And because of the fasting proclaimed by Esther, him and his people were not attacked. And you can get that in Esther chapter 8, verses 21, 22, and 23. Now, let's look at Nehemiah. He declared fasting. And through that fasting, he got permission to go and start rebuilding the wall of Jerusalem. Through that fasting. And you can get that one in Nehemiah chapter 1, verses 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can imagine how these men of God were able to achieve things through their fasting. Now, let's look at Esther. In the book of Esther, chapter 4, verse 16. Through the fasting declared by Esther, the Jews were saved. So the Jews were saved as a result of the fasting declared by Esther. They would have been destroyed. They would have perished, declared by Esther. Now, let's move forward in the Old Testament. You remember the man Jehoshaphat? That is 2 Chronicles, chapter 20. Precisely in verse 3. The Lord gave him victory over his enemies. They fasted. They fasted. They and prayer. Also, you remember Jonah. That is in the book of Jonah, chapter 3, verses 4 to 10. Nineveh would have been destroyed if not because they fasted. Their fasting turned Jonah to liar. So, and you can get lots and lots of these generals in the Old Testament that achieved a lot of things through fasting. and prayer. Now, let's move to New Testament. Fasting in New Testament. As you all know, Jesus fasted for 40 days before the